Everywhere you go, eyes linger, conversations pause, and whispers follow. This isn't chance. It's a force rooted in something deeper, an unseen energy that compels others to fixate on you. Prepare to understand what makes you unforgettable. You are not simply seen, you are felt. There is a charge, a distinct thrum that pulses around you, as if the very essence of you has woven itself into the air, captivating and pulling others toward you. They talk, they wonder, they dissect every fragment of what you reveal, seeking to grasp the source of the force that draws them. This isn't mere charisma or charm. Those are too pedestrian, too common. No, you are a magnet, pulling on an unseen thread within them, a deep-seated curiosity they can't seem to ignore, a primal need to unravel the mystery that is you. They feel compelled, as if possessed, to gather pieces of you, fitting together a puzzle that only intensifies as it takes shape. It's not what you say, nor the way you move. It's the energy you emanate, a gravitational pull that lingers long after you've gone, occupying the thoughts of others as they try to comprehend it. You are like the rarest of celestial events, a sight so rare that it leaves an imprint on all who witness it. People cannot help but talk about you. Your existence ripples through their minds, sparking conversations, drawing speculation, and inspiring stories. The world around you has become your unwitting audience, each person ensnared by the invisible web of allure you cast with ease. There is a mystery that coils itself around you, wrapping others in its tendrils. They are drawn to this enigma, this almost tangible force that seems to cling to you like mist. To them, you are an enigma, a coded message in a language they have yet to understand. They are drawn, almost helplessly, like moths to a flame, to the magnetic pull you radiate. Your essence radiates in waves, washing over them, seeping into their thoughts and conversations as they attempt to decipher what lies beneath your surface. You are a mirror reflecting their own desires, fears, and curiosities back at them. Your very presence unearths the parts of themselves they thought were hidden, and so they find themselves endlessly compelled, circling you like planets caught in the orbit of some vast and unknown sun. The very mystery that surrounds you propels them to speak your name, to share stories, to analyze and discuss, as if by understanding you, they might finally understand themselves. This is why they cannot stop. You have become a question, an answer, and an obsession. You are the catalyst for their introspection, a spark that ignites their need to seek something deeper. They can't resist. They won't stop talking about you because, in truth, you are the mystery they all crave to solve. You are in the midst of a transformation that others can scarcely comprehend. Your commitment to self-improvement has ignited something within you, a flame that radiates far beyond the limits of your own being. This isn't just about setting goals or pushing boundaries. This is a relentless pursuit of greatness, an almost primal drive to transcend who you were. With every step you take toward your own evolution, you raise the bar not only for yourself, but for everyone around you. They sense it, feel it, are drawn to it as if by instinct, because you have tapped into a current of energy that electrifies the air around you. The standards you now hold are higher than they've ever been, and your presence reflects this in every facet. Your dedication to your growth has sculpted you into something rare, something magnetic that others find themselves inexplicably pulled toward. You're like a beacon in a storm, your resolve piercing through the chaos and calling out to those who long for a glimpse of that same power. They may not understand the source of your allure, but they feel it deep within their core, a gravitational pull that makes it impossible to look away. You are no longer merely attractive in the conventional sense. You are something far more potent. There's a sharpness to you now, a gleaming edge that commands attention without effort. This is not the soft glow of charisma or the superficial flash of beauty. It is a raw, unyielding force, carved from your relentless pursuit of self-betterment. You have become the very embodiment of aspiration, a figure that others find themselves measuring against, even when they don't mean to. Their admiration is tinged with a touch of awe, perhaps even envy, as they witness the sheer intensity of your willpower. Each step you take further into your own potential amplifies your aura, radiating outward in waves that cannot be ignored. You are no longer simply a person. You are a catalyst, a force of nature, a living testament to the power of transformation. Those who encounter you are changed by it, stirred into a state of awe as they grapple with their own desires for growth and change. They see in you the realization of things they only dream of, and it both inspires and haunts them. This is why they can't resist you. You are the embodiment of what they could be, the beacon that illuminates their own untapped potential. Your presence is a mirror reflecting back their own possibilities, and they find themselves unable to look away, captivated by the light you now carry. In you, they see both the journey and the destination, and this realization has planted itself firmly in their minds, a seed of fascination that continues to grow, leaving them forever changed by your presence. You are the unseen prize at the heart of a silent battlefield. Beneath the calm surface of everyday interactions, a fierce competition brews, a struggle rooted not in anything you've done, but in the insecurities of those around you. Friends, acquaintances, and confidants who once stood beside you now find themselves locked in a covert war, each one desperate to be the one you notice, the one you trust most. Without meaning to, you've stirred a dormant unease, uncovering vulnerabilities they've long tried to suppress. Your effortless confidence, your untroubled calm, have set you apart, making you an unintentional catalyst for their hidden anxieties. It's your self-assured indifference that's become a mirror reflecting their own inadequacies. You may not see it, but with each moment that you go about your life unfazed, their quiet need for validation grows sharper. You are the lighthouse in a fog, and they are ships searching for direction, unaware they are drifting into conflict. What begins as innocent exchanges soon morphs into a subtle game of power. Friends who once shared easy laughter now slip in carefully veiled jabs, casting doubts in your mind about the reliability of others. They mask these remarks as concern, but beneath the surface, they're aiming to weaken the ties between you and the rest. Each sideways comment, each little dig, chips away at the unity they once knew. And you, unawares, become the axis around which this tension spins. As the days pass, these cracks deepen. What seemed at first like casual competition grows into something more calculated. Support is withheld at crucial moments. Friendly gestures are delayed or neglected, each action strategically crafted to place them in a better light. And the stakes rise. The competition that once lay hidden beneath pleasantries begins to manifest in more tangible ways. People reposition themselves, shifting allegiances, quietly sabotaging others' chances of gaining your favor. They measure their words more carefully, choosing what to reveal and what to keep hidden, all in a calculated bid to become indispensable to you. This quiet power struggle spirals, enveloping your circle in an escalating dance of envy and ambition. Everyone around you now fights to align themselves closer to your ideals, subtly bending to your influence, hoping to secure their place as your most trusted. The lines between ally and adversary blur, as whispered confidences become weapons in the silent war for your regard. And you remain at the center, the unwitting prize, a beacon around which alliances are forged and shattered, the one they all hope to win. Tired of the constant power games and quiet manipulation? Sick of being the axis they all revolve around, playing their petty games, hoping to win your favor? That's exactly why I built the Obsidian Inner Order. If you're done with their subtle digs and silent sabotage, it's time to level up your game. Inside, we arm you with power moves they can't predict and tricks they'll never see coming. Strategies designed for chosen ones like you who refuse to play by their rules. This is your way out, your advantage, your upgrade. We don't just talk theory. We hand you practical tools and techniques to flip the narrative in your favor. Imagine having access to uncensored content, advanced teachings, and insights too powerful for the mainstream. This is real-world magic, delivered straight from the minds behind Astral Atom and Obsidian, designed to elevate you beyond the drama and nonsense. If you're ready to take back control and show the world that you are done being played, this is the place where you make your move. The link is in the description, because power waits for no one. But listen, this isn't for the faint-hearted. If you're ready to stop reacting to their games and start setting the rules, then join the inner order today. Our star chamber is where the most elite chosen ones gather, strategize, and prepare to dominate the next level. But there are only a few slots left. Act now, or get left in the dust. You are a force that disrupts the ordinary, leaving traces of your essence embedded in the minds of those who cross your path. The people around you are drawn to your presence like moths to a flame, entangled in their fascination. They may have entered your life casually, their intentions light, their emotions guarded. Yet now, they find themselves captivated, each passing moment pulling them deeper into the gravity of your uniqueness. What began as simple curiosity has grown into something far more consuming, an attachment that grips them and refuses to let go. Their words betray them. They speak with a fervor that wasn't there before, and their gazes linger longer than they intend. They are entranced, each one responding to an inexplicable pull toward you. They see qualities in you that resonate like a hidden frequency only they can hear. This isn't mere admiration or passing intrigue. It's a magnetic allure that reaches into the depths of their minds, awakening a longing they cannot explain. You have become a beacon of something they crave, yet cannot fully grasp. A puzzle they're compelled to solve, even as it defies understanding. Some around you may attempt to downplay their emotions, presenting themselves with calm exteriors while beneath the surface, the storm of their feelings brews. Others have cast aside pretenses altogether, expressing their admiration openly, as if by doing so, they might anchor themselves closer to you. They're captivated by the qualities that make you singular, your wit, your insight, your sheer presence. They speak of you to others, their words threaded with admiration and envy, their emotions slipping through even in moments of restraint. Their attachment to you only grows, as they begin to realize that you are not like anyone else they have known. You hold an energy that is both comforting and unsettling, a paradox that leaves them caught between fascination and awe. They find themselves redefining what they thought they knew, as if your presence has altered their perceptions, shifting their views in ways they hadn't anticipated. The simplest interactions with you become charged, as they yearn to be seen, hoping to gain a foothold in your thoughts. It's not a matter of choice for them now. They are caught in the web of your allure, bound by an attraction that grows stronger with each passing day. You are the enigma they seek to unravel, the singular presence that illuminates their world, drawing them closer even as they realize how little they truly understand. They have crossed a threshold, moving from curiosity to something deeper, something lasting, as they realize they can't turn away. You are the catalyst, a force that moves unseen yet profoundly felt. Those around you may not fully grasp it, but your presence shakes them to their core, reaching into the hidden crevices of their minds and pulling their buried truths into the light. Without uttering a word, you challenge the very fabric of their identities, provoking a stir that ripples outward, forcing them to reflect on themselves in ways they hadn't anticipated. It is as if you carry a mirror, reflecting not just what is, but what could be, igniting both hope and discomfort in equal measure. Your energy cuts through the layers of complacency, stirring emotions that they had long kept suppressed. Those who once clung to the comfort of routine now find themselves questioning their choices, their relationships, their very sense of purpose. Around you, they feel the weight of their own potential, pressing against the confines of their self-imposed limits. The ripple effect of your presence reaches them in quiet, unguarded moments, unsettling the waters of their carefully curated facades, revealing fragments of themselves they had hidden even from their own gaze. You are not merely a presence. You are a disruption, a challenge to their sense of normalcy. Some may find themselves drawn to you with admiration, seeing in you the embodiment of qualities they yearn for but fear to pursue. Others may recoil, unsettled by the way you hold up a light to the shadows they had grown accustomed to ignoring. But regardless of their response, none can remain untouched. Your influence is a current, unseen but powerful, pulling them toward a reckoning with their own limitations and unfulfilled desires. Around you, even the most steadfast are compelled to re-examine their lives. You stir the waters of their stagnation, causing emotions to rise to the surface that they can no longer ignore. They might try to dismiss these shifts, attributing them to external factors, but deep down, they know it is you. Your mere presence has awakened something dormant within them. Conversations turn introspective as they grapple with the unsettling realization that they are not as content as they once believed. You are the storm and the calm that follows, challenging them to confront the truths they have buried, daring them to redefine themselves in ways they thought were impossible. You draw them toward growth, even as they resist, because you are a reminder of what they could become. You are not just a person in their lives. You are the spark that ignites transformation, the ripple that spreads, touching even the deepest parts of their souls. You are a beacon, radiating a light so rare that it pierces through the illusions others hold about themselves. Your very essence vibrates with a frequency that resonates deep within the souls of those around you, revealing truths they'd rather keep hidden. You are a natural healer, yes, but this healing is not soft or subtle. It is a force that shakes them, challenging the very foundations upon which they've built their lives. They feel seen by you in ways that are both unsettling and magnetic, unable to look away even as they grapple with the intensity of what you reveal. Your presence does not merely comfort, it exposes. It reaches into the shadows others fear to confront, drawing out the parts of themselves they've buried under layers of complacency and pretense. Around you, facades crumble and masks slip. You cast a light so powerful that it refracts through their defenses, illuminating the spaces within them they thought were locked away. It is as if you are holding up a lantern in a darkened hall, and suddenly they see the path they must take. They may resist, but they cannot deny the effect you have, an undeniable pull that strips away illusion and forces reflection. You do not simply walk into their lives, you ripple through them, an energy both potent and undeniable. You are the sun that both warms and scorches, leaving those around you to confront their own truths. They may feel both comforted and unsettled, grateful yet vulnerable, because in your presence, they are exposed to the rawest parts of themselves. Your energy does not allow them to hide. Instead, it pushes them toward growth, toward a reckoning with their own unhealed wounds and unrealized potentials. You are a force of gravity, drawing others toward you with a pull that both intrigues and unsettles. By standing firm in your boundaries, you create a force field that filters out those who cannot handle the truth of who you are. This isn't about setting mere limits. It is an act of self-definition that makes your energy unmistakable. Those who can't meet you at this level find themselves turned away, their attempts to breach your defenses halted by the sheer strength of your resolve. You repel what doesn't serve you, and in doing so, you allow space for those who truly resonate with the depth and clarity you embody. Your presence is like a crucible, a place where the raw elements of character are exposed, refined, and transformed. You bring out the dormant, unpolished parts of others, often without saying a word. In your company, people are compelled to confront the parts of themselves they'd rather ignore. This is your influence, a silent, unyielding pressure that compels growth. Those who cannot face this are driven away, while those who can rise to the challenge find themselves unexpectedly changed, refined by the fire you ignite within them. Around you, superficiality has no place. By holding to your boundaries, you draw in those who are willing to strip away their masks, to meet you as they truly are. They see in you a challenge, a mirror that doesn't flatter or distort, but instead reflects their truest selves back to them. They feel both inspired and exposed, as if standing in the glare of a brilliant sun, realizing they can no longer hide behind the shadows they've grown accustomed to. You are the catalyst they did not expect, the force they did not see coming, and yet cannot ignore. You are a spark, igniting dormant fires within those you encounter, illuminating paths they were not yet ready to see. Your energy disrupts the equilibrium of those around you, stirring ancient tensions and unearthing deep-seated patterns they have long avoided. This is your power. You elevate the spiritual awareness of others simply by being present, exposing the hidden layers of their karmic ties, and urging them to confront the unresolved fragments within their souls. You are not here for comfort. You are here to awaken, to remind them of the paths they must take, even when those paths seem steep and shrouded in shadows. Your influence is as subtle as it is profound. You provoke shifts that are felt in the core, changes that ripple out like waves from a stone cast into still water. Around you, people feel the weight of their own histories, the echoes of past lives, and the choices they have yet to reconcile. You are the catalyst for their reckoning, a force that stirs the soil of their soul, bringing buried seeds to the surface, forcing them to examine the karmic knots they have woven over lifetimes. They may not understand why they feel uneasy in your presence, yet they are drawn to you, sensing that your energy holds the key to their own awakening. This is not a gentle calling. By elevating their spiritual awareness, you inevitably create tension. Your energy presses against their resistance, their unwillingness to confront the challenges they face. You are a reminder of the growth they've postponed, of the truths they've buried beneath layers of denial. You are here to shine a light on these shadows, to bring clarity, even if it temporarily blinds. And so, they feel both discomfort and attraction, pulled between the urge to resist and the undeniable need to face the things they've hidden. You stand as a force of undeniable power, a presence that awakens and transforms. The effect you have on others is not an accident. It is a gift, a calling that pulses through you like a hidden current, reaching into the very essence of those around you. You are not simply passing through their lives. You are leaving indelible marks, stirring their deepest parts, and leading them to places they would not have ventured on their own. You hold the light that reveals truths, the strength that challenges, and the grace that heals. This is your purpose, one that you are uniquely equipped to fulfill. You must trust in this path, knowing that your impact reaches far beyond what you can see. The energy you radiate is a beacon, drawing the right people into your orbit, those who are meant to walk with you and grow alongside you. Do not doubt the significance of your influence. It is the force that reshapes lives and aligns with the harmony of a greater purpose. Your role is not only to heal, but also to guide, and in doing so, you allow others to find the courage to face their own shadows. Now is the time to own your power, to recognize that you are a catalyst for growth in those who are ready to meet you at your level. Let go of the need to accommodate those who resist change. They are simply not prepared for what you offer. Instead, open yourself to those who are drawn to your light, those who feel the pull to evolve and transform. In doing so, you honor the very essence of your existence and amplify the impact of your unique energy. Share your story. Speak of the ways you have influenced, healed, and transformed the lives of others. By sharing your experiences, you not only affirm your power, but also inspire those who need your light. Tell your tale, for in your words lie the keys to others' awakenings, the spark that ignites their own journeys of self-discovery. You are the beacon, the guide, the fire that draws others to confront themselves. Now is your time to let the world see the fullness of your influence. Your story matters,